Matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
And he nails the third. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Jokic, Gobert with the block. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Lets it fly from 18. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's 10. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. No one near Randall as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 5.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here is Murray. Outside, Porter takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Here's McDaniels on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
A free throw drops for Gobert. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
He's perfect from the line this time. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Coming off a terrific season. Second in rebounding. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Conley. Rejected by Murray. They get it back, and they're able to recover. Chalk up 2 there. Gobert's got 6. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray kicks to Jokic. Looking to end the run. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Greg, is a player, how long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Randall. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's McDaniels following the score by Aaron Gordon. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Timberwolves, McDaniels. One shot.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Nice hustle from Conley that time. When the break is available, he really gets after it.
Murray kicks to Porter. They set the pick. The 3 nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 6.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
The Timberwolves breaking next.
And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Timberwolves.
And one thing they can definitely improve on is their work from three-point range. That's an area of the floor that has been a black hole for them this season. If they can start to get some points from the corners, it'll really open things up for them.
Now here's Conley. From the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 3. Lob pass to Gordon. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Gobert against Jokic. It's Edwards on the wing. Out to the wing. Picked by Randall. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one after the win against Dallas. Brown, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And he's just so quick for his size. Randall's pull-up there, a key part of his game.
Gobert against Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic kicks to Porter. Now Murray. Over by Conley. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap. He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
DiVincenzo against Westbrook. A shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
From the baseline. Strother, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Strother. 5 on the clock. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
No good on that one. Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were, Kevin, first in the league in 2-point attempts and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Denver able to drain the 3. For 3. Saric grabs the board.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
DiVincenzo against Westbrook.
And here we can check out the story on Dario Saric. Last season's performance for him averaged 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Reed with a screen for Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Jordan will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 6. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Reed. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Shannon. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shannon's got his second bucket tonight. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Westbrook. Out to Saric. A 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Saric has got 5 now.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario I trust.
Pass to Reed from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Dillingham with it. Now here's DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Right side Westbrook. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got his second bucket. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's DiVincenzo. They've got Reed. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Randall. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed finds Edwards. There's Anthony Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Here's Shannon. It's tipped. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Watson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against the Bulls, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Gobert against Jokic. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to talk to his guys. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
It's Teacher Vanessa. Make some noise. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Teacher Time. Hey man, who wants to bring Teacher? Make some noise.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Denver also making a switch. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Gordon kicks to Murray. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Murray. Randle outside. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Porter looking it over. Fades away. And it's Jokic missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Pass to Randle. For Murray. And again, it's Minnesota.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randle is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Oh, Jokic powering inside.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Gobert. And here is DiVincenzo. He's covered by Murray. And it's Randle, top of the key. And Gobert kicks to Randle. A putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, guys, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Somebody just gotta do it.
Minnesota making a switch. Conley's checked in. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Murray looking around. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Gobert. And another miss by Denver.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Edwards dishes to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. The Nuggets trail by 8 to the middle. Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Murray against Conley. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got 7 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Jokic passes to Brown. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. Stolen by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Porter. Stolen by Conley. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Conley against Murray. Jokic high post. They need this. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Denver shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 11. Westbrook finds Saric. Here's Brown. Defended by Alexander Walker. Strother, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Over to the left wing. And here's Conley outside. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Westbrook. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall against Saric. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Saric. He has 5. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Strother. Buries the long-range jumper. Strother's got 6.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Alexander Walker up top. Still yet to score.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And finished off by Westbrook.
And, you know, that time Westbrook showing you just how effective he is on both ends. I love his hustle and energy and relentlessness on the court.
Now here's Randall. He had 19 points in the win against Dallas. Lets it go with the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Watson lets it go from deep. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. So you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Saric. And here's Watson. The kick out to Westbrook. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 8. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Randall with the bucket.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Outside Westbrook. Down low. Here's Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
The Timberwolves shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Watson. Pass to Dillingham. Randall, a screen on Westbrook. Dillingham, no good. Now here's Watson, defended by Alexander Walker. And here's Westbrook from deep 3-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Denver Nuggets.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy to see why they're in this situation. All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Looking at the Nuggets, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. So on the floor for Denver. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Randall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Randall's got 14 points.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Murray a screen on Randall. Outside Gordon. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Randall kicks to McDaniels. Uncovered. And it's Denver with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Timberwolves leading by 7. Randall passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And that's 17 points for Anthony Edwards. Outside Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Conley finds Randall. Over Gordon. Randall no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Murray the pass to Brown. Here's Gordon. Denver passing it around. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 9-point game. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Keep on your action-packed Ice Squad. Attention fans. Now on the court is the Ice Squad. Keep loud and let them hear it. It's time for defense.
DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 17. Gobert finds Edwards. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
One shot.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Pass to Edwards. Pocket 6. Back to McDaniel. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Porter.
McDaniel's going upstairs with an athletic move.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Here's Jokic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Tries from 7. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 18 points in the game. Timberwolves leading by 12. Edwards drives in. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Porter outside. They get it back. Here's Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
He misses the free throw.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And the second free throw, good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. Gobert, the screen. Edwards with confidence.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. And again, Denver no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
DiVincenzo against Gordon. Murray outside. Shoots over Reed. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket for Murray.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Outside Edwards. With the teardrop, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark here.